All right, welcome back, Brick Maniacs, to World War Brick 2025. I'm George Hicks, and I'm here with Lego History Sam, otherwise known as Sam Singewald. And we're going to talk about his beautiful collection of ships, planes, but the main thing I want to talk about, Sam, the Laffy.
Yes.
Give us the story here.
So the USS Laffy DD-724 is an Al&M Sumner class destroyer built in 1943. She was in World War II. She saw action at D-Day against the Germans with the battleship Texas. She actually got hit in D-Day. She went back after D-Day. She went to the Pacific Theater. In the Pacific Theater, she was in a bunch of other engagements and beach landings until April 16, 1945. She was on Picket Station number 1, close to Japan. She was being attacked by 22 kamikazes in 90 minutes. On the captain, Julius Beckton, he said on the radar, it looked like an advanced case of chickenpox because there's so many dots on the radar. There were actually 50 kamikazes up in the air, and 22 came down and hit her. She was hit by 3 bombs, 2 on the stern, 1 right here in the 20 millimeter mount, and she was hit by around 5 to 6 kamikazes. So that's a little story about the Laffy during the kamikaze attack. She served from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. I made her because she is my great-grandfather's ship. He served in Korea.
I was going to say, you have a family tie to this ship.
Yes,
That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about that.
My great-grandfather served on the ship from 52 to 55. He was on the World Cruise. He loved the ship so much. He took over 100 photos, so I had some idea on where to build this ship in that configuration, but I'm going to do that next year. So how this project all started is because Dan gave me the hull.
Yeah,
The hull of the Johnston. Yep. And gave me the instructions of the Johnston. It was just, holy cows, I'm going to make Laffy. So I made Laffy. I'm like, I need something different. I made water. Well, I need smoke and fire on a kamikaze. So I made this for the 80th anniversary of the kamikaze attack.
So you recently went down to South Carolina to Patriots Point and actually got to display this with the real Laffy.
Yes.
Tell us how that came about.
So I got contacted while building the Laffy by Patriots Point. They called me about 5 times. They're like, hey, can you bring the Laffy down? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I drove from Iowa to Charleston, South Carolina, and she survived. I displayed her on the Laffy and on board the aircraft carrier USS Yorktown. If you want to go see her, she's a beautiful ship. She's in her 70s configuration, but everyone loved her down there. I was reenacting down there. I was doing some cool stuff. I slept on board her a couple nights. And
that's an awesome experience.
Sleeping on board your great-grandfather's ship is one hell of a great experience.
That's awesome.
But yeah, this is my model. And the little details I have, she's in 196 scale, same scale as Johnston. You see I have all the smoke and the fire. And this kamikaze here, this was actually designed by Brick History.
Ah, Caden.
Yep, Caden, yep. He helped me with that and
That's
the
awesome.
smoke.
Perfect.
Not smoke, the water. Actually, he's getting updated with smoke and stuff. I'm like, hey, how does this look? It looks fine. I redesigned that smoke about 5 times already. So
you had some issues with stability, didn't you?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's hard like a brick until you get the side. But everything else travels pretty good. The water wave, I designed that with looking at old World War II and Korea and Vietnam photos of destroyers like Laffey and Gearings and Fletchers. But yeah, Caden helped me with this section here. It looks so good. I'm so happy I have him as a friend and as a community. But also have to shout out to George with the with these parts, the pieces for the gun sights,
yes,
the gun directors for the 40 millimeter gun mounts. It looks amazing. Thanks so much for helping me out with that. It just ties everything together.
Anytime. So that's the great thing about this community is we can all chip in and help each other out with different designs and techniques. So I really appreciate you telling us about the Laffy, Sam. It's a great build. Got a trophy.
Yes,
so.
yes. Most for the story of the Laffy and everything, and she's been through hell, but she's still kicking.
Still kicking. So yes, if you haven't been down to Patriots Point, I suggest you go down there, spend the day, go on the Laffey, see the Yorktown Vietnam experience.
Yeah.
So,
And you can go in this 5-inch 38 gun mount and you can have it shake and everything like we were back then 80 years ago.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Sam, and stay tuned, Brick Maniacs, for more behind the scenes tours, I should say.